YouTube. You already know what time it is. It's your boy Micah back at it again with this red pill shit. So today we gonna get into talking about, like the title say, how do you get to not spend your money where it comes to these females, where it comes to dating, right? You gotta save your money, like honestly. So let's just keep it real. Even on some AMS shit, even on some red pill shit, you know, the truth is you gonna have to take her out at some point in time. It's a rule of equivalent exchange though. See, that's the thing a lot of females don't get. By you taking her out, you expecting something in return. And that's just the truth of it. But see, the thing about it is a lot of y'all get caught up in, I have to take her to the most expensive place. I have to take her to this top flight, shit, and show her this or that. Like, nah, bro, I work too hard for my money. I do too much to go out and grind to have to spend my money. That let's just equate this and say you working a job that's $20 an hour. You have to take 5 hours out of your life that you will never get back to pay for $100 meal just to get some cheeks. 5 hours of your life is now gone to just pay for a fucking meal to probably beat her cheeks for, depending on your, stamina, your concurrency, maybe for 30 minutes, maybe an hour, maybe two. But 5 hours out of your life is gone for that one meal. That's crazy when you really start doing scenarios. You start counting, adding shit up. Because let's say you want some simp shit and you taking her to some top flight, I mean, just high places. And I'm talking about like you dropping some money. And you might not even get the cheeks. Because if you a simp doing all that, you more than likely ain't going to get the cheeks anyway. So you just wasting your money. So even if you on some red pill, you on some AMS shit, let me tell you, you don't have to always go out, like I said, and take a chick places to be able to, get into the draws. There's other ways and other things that you can do. So like my brother, he was just talking to his boy, the other day. And that's what inspired me to, just be like, let me make a video on this, Instead of taking chicks out, spending $100 on a meal. Some of y'all spend like $200 on a meal. Y'all tripping. Some of y'all taking chicks out and you want to spend $40, $50 on a meal. Nah. Bro, you know what you could do? Plan a little thing, right? Let me tell you number one. Plan a little thing with her. Just be like, yo, let me come over, let me cook for you. First off, you tell a female that, let me cook for you, her juice is already in wet. Because she's just like, oh, this nigga gonna cook for me? What? And people would just be like, nah, it's not that deep. That's almost like saying a nigga that could sing gonna serenade her ass. Her juice gonna be wet. I'm trying to tell you, there's different attributes and skills that, like I was saying before in the other videos that I made, that where I'm saying if you have certain set skills and you are proficient in certain set things, you can really get some females all over you. I'm trying to tell you, man, you really, really can. It's very easy, actually. So being able to cook is definitely one of them. And let me just break down in terms of saving money, right? You can go to the store, buy some chicken breasts, or, whatever you feel to cook, some fish, something like that. Let's just say you spend for the meat, maybe like $10, $12 for the meat. If you going to her house or she coming over your place, I'm pretty sure you already got seasoning, so check off that. Then it's just like, all right, what's next? I don't know, you probably gonna make some rice, or, you might hit with a side of, I don't know, sweet potatoes or Irish potatoes or something of that sort. You get rice, that's a done deal because you more than likely already have that, so you ain't spending money. But let's say that you don't. You can get a little small 1 pound, 2 pound bag of rice for like $6, right? So let's go ahead and just even add that up and add it into it and say $6. So roughly, let's say for the meat, $12, for the rice, $6. So you at $18, right? And you already got basically two main things. What you want to do, buy some vegetables. You can get some vegetables, put that shit on there. Let's see, $6 again. So 18 plus 6, you're at 24, right? So you just getting those little essentials to cook, to spend $24. And you could make a meal where you're full, you're good, and she gonna be full and she good. And let me tell you something, and when a woman got her belly full and she good, she gonna put out the best fucking work, boy. I tell you what. I'm not even getting into the aspect that, yo, you cooking for her. She gonna be like, damn, this nigga cook. She gonna be mesmerized by that shit. Especially if it's your first time doing it or whatever. She gonna be mesmerized. Especially if you, man, I'm telling you, take the time out and just finagle that shit. Know you got the seasonings right, or whatever it is. And she takes that shit and she eat it and she's like, damn, this shit fire. He could cook. She gonna be getting wet as fuck for you. And guess what? She's getting wet as fuck for you. You already in the atmosphere where you could beat them Jones down, boy, and get all in her sugar walls and bust them kind of nuts. You're already in the atmosphere because you're in a house setting, right? You're already getting her mentally because now she's just like, oh, man, he could cook, and she getting wet off of that shit. He cooked for me. Shit, what you want to do? Add some candles in that, my G? Add some candles in that. Probably like $5 more for some candles. Turn down the fucking lights. Have the candles. All right, cool. Now what? $29. Made a whole romantic looking ass setting. Let me tell you something. That's way better than spending $100. All it is just it take a little effort or your time to just cook. That's all it is. That's all it is. But if you're gonna take the effort and time to take her ass to the motherfucking restaurant or wherever the fuck you going, and when you sitting waiting for the food, it's the same amount of energy or time that you just wasting sitting there trying to have convo this and that while you waiting for your food. So why don't you just cook the food yourself? You get all these like bonus points and pluses with her easily by doing that shit. You save money and you still gonna get to beat them cheeks. Shit, you already in the atmosphere to beat them cheeks. Cause in a restaurant, man, check it out. You eat, you still gotta keep that feeling all the way till you get home, or all the way till you get to that hotel, right? Man, you in the house already, or you in that hotel, you know, that suite type hotel where it got all the shit and you cooked it. And man, you already in the atmosphere. You already in that time, and you save money, and you beating cheeks. There's so many different ways that you can do this to save money instead of wasting your hard-earned money that you work and you put your life. You take hours and time out your life. Don't let no woman ever disrespect your money. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make a video about that shit, but don't let no woman ever disrespect your money, because you take your life, you take time off of your life to fucking put into that shit, and then you spending it on her. So, like I said, that's one of the most efficient ways where you could save money and really just have the drawback. And I'm telling you, where it accomplishes being in the setting is so important to be able to strike a chick sometimes, man. It really is. Because if you go to this nice restaurant that you take her to, that you spending $100 or $100 and something on this meal, what's probably attracted her? The fact that you got money, right? What's probably attracted her? The setting, because she is something different. Something she probably never been to, and she's just like, damn, I could bang with this. This is nice, right? Because females, they about appearance, man. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, at the end of the day, if you're not on your red pill AMS shit, they gonna see it and they gonna try to simp your ass, like I said. Regardless of what type of female, what environment you're in, they will try to do that. They will shit test you. They will fuck with you, bro. But I'm telling you, you put her in that environment and she see that shit certain way, especially if it's something she ain't used to. Oh, she ready. She feeling that for you. She just like, oh shit, I might put out to this nigga. Especially if, like I said, if you're on your red pill and that shit, she gonna put out. But guess what? Instead of spending that money to take her places and do all that shit, you can achieve that same thing by just being in the house. And like I said, you're already in a setting where you got the bed there. You got everything that you need, ready to strike that motherfucker while it's hot. So I'm just saying, think about shit sometimes before always going out, man. Instead of going out, take a chick on a walk, bro. Take a chick on a walk and speak to her on some alpha shit. Fuck up her head when she's sitting there talking about, you know, blah 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 blah, you know, about dudes and how they just be like, yo, you know, that's some insecure ass shit. Them niggas is some beta males. Like, I don't give a fuck. Fuck her head up. I'm telling you, just talk to her. Just talk to her. Fuck her head up on a normal walk. Instead of taking her ass out to a restaurant, a walk, that shit is free. Maybe between the space of you taking the gas to be able to get to wherever the fuck you about to walk or go on a hike or some shit like that. That shit free. Talk to her. Say some shit. Be that fucking alpha. Have a conversation. Hold a conversation with her ass. You ain't spend $100 and you still will get in the motherfucking jaws. Just off of the strength of that. But I bet you ain't spend $100 to do it. I bet you ain't spend no $40, $50, $60 to do it. Think about this shit. Next thing, if you take a female to the restaurant and she ain't putting out, man, fuck all these people talking about something. Oh, it's right to. No, fuck that. It's like I said, it's equivalent exchange. If she ain't putting something out, she could pay for her meal her fucking self. Females is like, yo, just because you take me out, you think that officially just automatically entitles you to get some draws? Yes. Yes, I actually do. You think I'm taking the money in which I take the time out of my life just to get to spend on you, and you don't think there's some type of equivalent exchange that has to be happening in this process? And until females get that and understand that shit, they will forever feel they're entitled to a free fucking meal ticket. So I'm telling you right now, you take her ass out, she ain't putting it out, bad. Yo, you better make her ass pay for that shit. You better ask for separate checks. But that's why I'm saying, yo, before you even have to go through that, before you even got to do all that shit, man, there's so many other ways. Man, you could take a female, take her to a river or some shit that got like the rentable boats, right? Go rent a fucking boat. Chop it up with her. Talk some shit while y'all on a little boat, the little couples boat or whatever. Just talk to her ass. That shit only about like what, $10? Maybe where you're at, it might be like 15. You can still get the cheeks off of that. Shit. Matter of fact, you could pair that shit in with cooking for her, right? And you only spent like what, $40? Still get the cheeks off of that. Still less than go to a restaurant. And you still got leftover food, so you saving money like that too. So what's up? I'm telling you, man, there's so many ways where you could break a chick back without having to break your fucking bank. Don't fucking break no bank. Don't kill your pockets for no female. Don't do that shit. Save your fucking money for your investments, your purpose, your grind, whatever it is you're trying to do. Whether when you play stocks, save your money for them stocks. You do I don't know, entrepreneurship, that you buy and you sell shit, save your money for that. Stop wasting your money on taking these girls out to a motherfucking dinner that she probably ain't even gonna put out for. That shit is dead, bro. So fucking dead. And see, I'm being chill about this shit right now. I honestly am talking about it, but I want y'all to really understand it's that simple. Like, I could be driving to point home telling y'all motherfuckers every single thing about what's wrong with taking her out to these places. I could do that. But just listen when I say, because this video is not about all that. This video is about saving your fucking money. If you really on some alpha shit, if you really on some red pill alpha shit, I'm telling you, you ain't gotta spend much. I can tell you right now, yo, there's been chicks that I spend less than $20 to do something. And I can knock them down if I really wanted to. Take her out to a little cheap little dinner or something. Still knock them down. My point is, you don't have to just take a chick out and go to this expensive restaurant and all that shit just to knock them down. You have to have that AMS. You have to have that mentality. Like, you have to have it. It's got to be there. But at the same time, with having that red pill and that AMS, don't be wasting your money. Your hard-earned money. Don't do that shit. Don't fucking do that shit. Trust me, don't do that shit for no fucking female. Unless you sitting here, and if, like I said, remember, don't mean you can't have a relationship, you can't be with a chick, but if that's what you want, then you go ahead and you, because you want to go to a place and because you want to check it out, and you just taking her ass for the fucking ride, then go ahead and just be like, all right, cool. But to just take her out to impress her just to get some pussy, bro, save your fucking money. Save that shit. It's not worth it. So, I'm gonna leave y'all with that shit. And like I said, think about more ways, comment more ways if y'all want in the comment section that you could be able to just save. Because I want everybody to watch this jump to just be on the mentality to save. You don't have to pay to get cheeks, bro. You don't. Save your fucking money. Damn.